Hi everyone, I'm going to show you an overview of Book Creator. So I'm going to go here and do bookcreator.com, and this is also available on the iPad as well. I'm going to go ahead and signing in, and a student can sign in multiple different ways. I'd recommend them signing in through Google, but if you had a QR code, they could use that as well. But I'm going to sign in as a teacher for now. I'm going to use my Google account, and I'm going to sign in. Very first time that you sign in, it prompts you for a few questions. I believe one is, are you a teacher? Another one is, what subject you teach? And the third question is, what grades do you teach? So this is your library. I've called this NRHS Help Desk. And if you had other libraries, you could go in here. So see, I'm a teacher here. You could add a co-teacher. Let's say that you wanted to add an ed assistant in there if you wanted to. And then your authors, that's where your students would be. So if I click invite others to join, they would type in that code once they create that account to join into your library. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and create a new book. Now there's different options, basic options and comic options. I choose comic just because there are a couple more features in it than there would be in the other options. So let me just go over this with you. This is how you're going to get back to your books. Pages, you can see how many pages you have. You can undo if you needed to. This is the cover. So let's go ahead and start adding things to my cover. So I'm going to go here to the plus sign, and I can add different media. So I can import a Google image if I wanted to, Google Maps, a file from my computer if I wanted to, something from Drive, or I could embed something. Let me go back in here and just add an image. I'm just going to do a Google image. I'm just going to do a dog. Nice and simple. So you can choose any type, like if you wanted a face, a photo, clip art, and what particular color you might want it in. I'm just going to choose this puppy right here. Okay. So now the puppy's in there, but let's say that I wanted to add some more stuff into it. So I'm going to come back over here to media, and I could write something with the pen tool. So there's different pen options. You can change the thickness. I'm going to go ahead and just do black, and I'm going to come up here to the colors, and I'm going to choose purple, and I'm going to go ahead and write dog. Nothing crazy, just to show you pretty much how the pen aspect works. And if I wanted to erase it, I could erase it. This is the fill tool, so if I wanted to fill in the whole background. And emojis, you might want some kids to stick some emojis in there, so I'm going to go ahead and stick in a service dog emoji. Okay, so then I'm going to click done, and it takes a second, and then it appears. There you go. Okay, so let's go back to the pen tool, back to media, and you can add some text in there. So I want to write Marley, because that's the first thing that pops in my head. I can make this bold if I wanted to, underline it, make it italicized. If I wanted to add a link in there, I could. I could record myself if I wanted to, do text to speech. So it would record me and type for me. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of that because I don't want that in there. I'm going to click done. See, it's very tiny over here, but you can adjust it. You can make it as big as you want. So if I wanted to make this text bigger, I have to make sure the box is highlighted and click up here to the inspector tool. And here is where I'm going to make it bigger or smaller. I could change the font if I wanted to, if I didn't really like that font. I can change the color. Change the background if I wanted to, if I wanted like a light background. I could add a shadow on it. I can move it to the back of an object, in front of an object. I could put a page background if I wanted to. So let's say I wanted to put a border around it. Let's say I wanted to put a pen border. Okay. All right, so that's pretty much the media aspect. You can record yourself. You have to allow the microphone. So I'm going to start recording. It's going to do a countdown. This is my dog, Marley, which is not true because I don't have a dog, but just to show you, you can use recording. You can add this in here. So when the student clicks on the book, they would hear the recording. Okay, so let me open a new page and show you some other things. So since I chose the comics option for the book, I can add panels in here. This might be good if you want to create like a graphic organizer. I can create speech bubbles, thought bubbles. I mean, there's a lot that I can do with the comics. That's why I choose it, because I have more options. Do the funny text. Say yay. Add that in there, adjust it. Stickers. I mean, there's a lot that you could do to be creative with these books. And I could hyperlink it if I wanted to. Click the inspector tool. I could add shapes in here. I could add stars if I wanted to. So that's the basic of how to do Book Creator. I mean, there's a lot of options and a lot of tools in here that students can use. I think Book Creator is a great idea. It gets the kids to be a little bit more creative when they're trying to do an assignment. So let me go back into the teacher library. So now there's a couple options. So if you click book options down here, you can import the book, move the book to the library, and copy the book, combine books if I wanted to, or delete it. Now, if you want to just share this book, there's a couple different ways. You can publish it online. You can add a collaborator. So if you had a co-teacher in there or your students you want to collaborate with, you can download as an ebook, which is going to download as an EPUB. They can add it right into their iBooks app, and they can print it. So when you print it, it just is going to convert it into a PDF. So if you had recordings or videos, you're not going to be able to click on them or even see them. Okay, so then we're going to come over here to the three dots to the dashboard. So this is where all my libraries live. And if you wanted to join somebody's library, you just come down here and click shared with me. So that's the basics of Book Creator. I hope that helps you guys. If you have any questions, please let me know. Have a great day.